Hey, what's up, everybody? Bringing another review. This time is of the SH Figuarts Chewbacca from Solo, a Star Wars film. So, let's get started. If you missed out on the first Chewie, this one is an excellent alternative. Even if you don't like Chewbacca, you feel like you need one for your collection, they kind of give you the things you need to still make a Chewie. Of course, the belt is different, the face and the paint apps are different, and I'll get into that in a second. But I want to talk about the fact that if you are missing things out of your collection and you don't want to pay a significant price, sometimes, having stand-ins or fill-ins just fine. Or not. Depends on you, really. But anyway, let's get started. I want to start by saying Goggles Chewie is best Chewie. I just love this look. I love the way it looks under my light. I just love that it looks like Chewbacca does not care about any or everything. It just looks cool having a cool slick back Chewie, and I wanted to note that. He definitely looks more sophisticated, you know. But I don't know why. I just really like that look. But in terms of articulation goes, the belt actually hinders a little bit of the neck articulation, but otherwise you'll be able to look up. You used to be able to look a little bit further down, but the belt is in the way. You can look left, you can look right, and upward towards any direction you need. The arms actually work on a rotating joint that you actually can put out and rotate. As you can see here, he has great mobility in the arms. There is a bicep swivel. The arms are single jointed, but they actually extend pretty far, as you can see here. So you can actually get a nice bit of articulation here. You can become super chewy, anything you want to be. Now, the waist articulation is actually right here in this area. It actually rotates a little further back and a little far forward, and it actually wiggles from side to side. Like I said, this can actually get in the way, but you can actually take it off this time. Unlike the previous Chewie where you could not take it off, it is latched onto the shoulder. This one actually makes the improvement of going, hey, if you want to take it off, go for it. Just like before, you have the little hidden joints that come right over, well, not hidden joints, but hidden pegs that kind of come over the waist area that allow you to hide the unwanted or unsightly joints that some people may not like. The legs rotate left and right, and they rotate about this far up and this far out. So Chewie does have really decent articulation that I like a lot. And the legs are double jointed. So you don't have to worry about that. At least the legs are double jointed. Right? And then as far as ankle pivot, you can actually rotate it a little side to side. And there's toe pivot as well. So me personally, I'm a big Chewie guy. Chewie, me personally, doesn't say much. He's a man of action. He follows what he believes in. So I really like, as far as the hands go, you can actually rotate them. So don't think you can't. You can actually rotate them. I like the fact that Chewie is pretty straightforward and to the point. And as you can see here, Chewie can get into signature poses. Well, not signature poses, but Chewie can get into really good poses that I like to call. So I like this. Let's leave him like this. Yeah. Posing Chewie is best Chewie. Now, as far as what Chewie comes with, we're going to get into that right now. Now, as far as alternate heads, you get Chewie's yelling head, which as you can see here, it looks really, really nice. Again, the paint apps are different from the previous one. I'll get into that a little bit. And then you have Chewie's normal head, where if you wanted to swap it on and you just wanted him without goggles, it's totally fine. It's right here. I think digital print on Chewie is absolutely fantastic. Obviously, they didn't flock him, but I think he looks great for an SHF1. You get one hand for holding his weapon. It's only his right hand, no left hand trigger hand. And you get an open palm, relaxed, for Chewie. Then you get a hand for holding the blaster in the opposite hand, which is the right hand. Oh, sorry, which is the right hand. The other one was previously, the left hand. And the other hand was previously the right. Sorry about that. So then you get the blaster hand here, holding in the left hand. And then you get a left relaxed hand. The weapon you get this time, I do not know the name of Star Wars weapons, but it's sort of like a long blaster and a shotgun with a scope. It could be a mix of the configuration stuff that I saw in Solo. So you could probably mix it up and make all sorts of weapons out of this, which I think is pretty cool. Kind of wish we were able to do that, because I actually like that a lot that I saw that in the movie. This huge, gigantic gun works for Chewie, and it looks really well when it's in hand. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the photos. So as you can see, you can just wiggle it in. It fits right in for Chewie. It's a nice silver pattern. It's painted where it needs to be for the handles and for the pump. The scope is painted black. I really like this a lot. Chewie's really nice, and real quick, I'm going to break him out next to his previous one so you guys can see what's going on. So if you missed out on the other Chewie, you can get this one. So as far as everything goes, I think that this Chewy is obviously darker. The paint apps are a little different in different areas, but this Chewy somehow, for some reason, looks a little bit more older and mature. This Chewy does not. So again, the only real difference is paint apps and the belt and the new head sculpt. But if you missed out on Chewy, this is definitely a great time to get it. If you wanted to paint this a little bit more brown to make it look like this Chewy, it's totally possible here. It's a great fill-in for you to get, and I think you should totally go with it. Obviously, the satchel is different, but yeah, you still get a Chewy. And real quick, let's compare him to a bunch of other things, because that's what I do for the people. Real quick, here's Chewy next to old Obi-Wan. And I chose old Obi-Wan first because, like I said, if you missed out on your other stuff, you're thinking about getting this guy, here's your chance to fill it out. So he towers over him. Here he is next to Han himself, his partner in crime. So yeah, still towers over both of them, and that's good, because Chewie's supposed to be significantly taller. Here's Chewie next to Darth Vader, the New Hope one, not the Revenge of the Sith one. And Chewie's actually bigger than Vader as well, which I like that a lot. Here is a Stormtrooper. This is the first release one from the SHF. As you can see here, Chewie towers over it. Chewie towers over everyone. Chewie over everything. Here he is next to a 1000 Toys Killy. A Mezco Toys Captain America. So even Cap he towers over. Here he is next to a Kamen Rider Kuga. Next to an Articulated Icons Ninja. All in all, I really like the Chewy. I like both. If I had to pick one, it'd still be both. Like Chewy a lot, I'm a big fan. So even with the face swapping and thing, oh, actually, you know what? I forgot to point out, because I'm actually just now noticing it. This Chewy is a lot younger, because as you can see here, the head is, there's a lot more hair here. Meant to point that out before, and I totally forgot about that. So the hair is a little different, but you still get a significant Chewy, you know what I mean? This one is obviously the older Chewy, right? All in all, I like both. There are some major differences like the hair, I forgot to point out. But if you need a Chewy, get it. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this informative. Last but not least, I hope you do good, be good, drink your water, guys. Later.